Hello YouTube, welcome back to Monster Hunter World on PC. I'm joined by Valinar and other people in the call. Well, just him in the call, other people in the hall.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
Yeah, I accidentally did the other version of my intro where there is other people in the call. And
But there aren't.
there is not, currently anyway. But there's a very important new event live. And it's Egg Lovers United.
And we'll need 3 tickets.
Is this is for the stupid Kuliyaku face, right?
Yes.
I'm very surprised no one is
it
currently wearing it.
I haven't done the quest yet, so...
Because you've been playing Generations Ultimate.
Yes. In which I forgot that the advanced quests in low rank village are high rank monsters, so I got absolutely destroyed earlier.
Yes, they are. That means you're much further ahead than I am. Are you still HR2 as far as the online stuff?
I did like the 3 remaining quests to get HR3 for like the gathering quests, and that's it.
Flik Fry, not Flik Fly, that's not normal. Got one more space if anyone wants to join. Super Nettled. Demon Cat. Well, we'll just get started then, I think. Oh wait, guild card, very important.
Yes, indeed.
From Steer Your Mind. There you go. Someone's in the Gary's mod group.
Well, if you only join one group, that's your default group. There you go.
Yeah, my default one when we first started was the TF2 one, which I never willingly joined.
You must have at some point.
Maybe literally 5 to 10 years ago.
Probably.
I did change game name on Steam, right? Someone
I
do
don't know.
exclamation mark game. I'm almost certain I did, because I usually do it first thing before I get up to pee at the ad break.
It's big.
Yep, there we go, thank you. Yeah, this is a pretty big Kuliyaku. He still dwarfs even the crystal one from the Behemoth event.
Yeah, he kind of does. Maybe at the end, the crystal one is the same size, but this seems to
Maybe.
be max. Come on. Don't do me like this. There we go.
Are you scared of his big rock?
No, he like stays flashed for a really long time and does absolutely nothing.
You have none of my suggested teas. Where in the world are you based, if you don't mind saying? Would you have like a Lady Grey, Earl Grey, Assam? There's a few other kinds of tea.
Earl Grey should be pretty much universally available.
Well, I would have thought English breakfast tea would be universally available. I mean, I know it's got English in
don't
the
have that
name,
here.
but...
Maybe at like tea stores.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because actually over in like France, for instance, I don't think they like tea at all. They're very coffee-centric.
Same for like Italy and stuff.
Maybe it's just a British thing, and as far as Europe goes, then. You're in America, but Florida, which also is very into tea. I have a newfound like of Florida, then. Despite the fact you're America's wang. But oh, that was quick. You said you weren't fussy for tea, you were just looking for suggestions, right? So, whatever you've got will do. Ah, and he counts towards the weekly as well, because he's a bird wyvern. Excellent. Cheryl, stop recommending weird Japanese teas.
No one has those.
Melon oolong tea.
You probably buy that bottled and not as like leaves.
Ugh. I've tried like weird flavored teas, but I can't drink anything that's fruit flavored if it's hot.
I like some.
Like lemsip?
I don't know.
It's a medicine. It was a trick question.
I see.
that you heat up and drink when you have a sore throat or cold, but I can't because I hate the taste of warm lemon. It looks like I'm falling over my own sword.
I've got a bird ribbon gem.
Oh, and it gives you a bunch of golden eggs too for cash. Yeah, I only got one ticket. Doop, 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 doop. Well, we'll be doing 2 more runbacks of it, so again, if you want to just join to fill the spaces to help us get through it quicker so we can start hunting proper stuff, the speed would be appreciated. Raspberry green tea? It's too weird.
Ugh,
Apple black tea with a touch of honey? Peach tea? What happened to just enjoying tea? I just realised what it said. I wish that was on purpose, but it wasn't.
Same.
Plain white teas? Well, no, teas normally is kind of reddish brown.
Well, I do enjoy some fruit flavored teas.
I wish I did, because some of them sound appealing. The new thing here in the UK, the tea companies like Twinings and that, they're doing essentially tea bags, but they're filled with like a collection of fruit flavors, and they're for leaving in a water bottle to soak for half an hour, so that you have tea flavored or fruit flavored tea water.
That seems okay, I guess.
I keep on I keep on seeing them in magazines that I take from the supermarkets because they give free magazines and I need toilet reading material. But I never remember when I'm actually shopping to go to the tea aisle and look for them. It's not abnormal to need reading material in the lavatory.
I've had the same collection of Mad magazines there for 20 years.
They're still funny. Cor, why are you in chat and not in game? Are you still Sweden? I forgot that I asked you that ages ago and didn't get an answer.
I don't think Cord is still Sweden.
Yeah, but we can never really be sure. That's why we can't trust him. You are Cord. So he is no longer Sweden according to himself. Oh, right, I keep forgetting this has HP up. Send me all your weird and wonderful flavours of Kit Kat and Ramune, but not anything that you have to heat up, as far as Japanese drinks go. Whoops. Cool, sir. Hey, you want a cuddle? There you go. Give me a cuddle.
That was strange, but...
Oh. Thank you for knocking it down in front of me so I can keep on attacking with one hand. Oh, you're liking that scratch. But I've been standing here for like 30 seconds, but I was still doing damage.
Yeah, that's because it... wasn't it flashed?
I think it got flashed when it tried to bounce, so it fell over, but I wasn't watching fully. I could watch Flik stream from the lavatory on my tablet and none of you would ever know. That's true. When I'm in the bath, I usually have YouTube or Twitch going.
Yes.
I don't really pay attention to it, but it's just background noise. I know, like, the done thing is to listen to music when you're bathing, if you don't shower, or maybe even if you do shower, but listening to, like, punk rock and death metal while trying to relax in a bath doesn't seem like a good mix.
Listening to music in the shower is weird.
Is it?
Showers are way too loud.
You get those waterproof radios for showers, though.
Yeah, but still, the shower is way too loud. How are you supposed to enjoy music?
You must have a very powerful shower.
If possible, yeah.
Is it a reconditioned howitzer?
I don't think it is, no.
Am I going to use longsword on PC? Probably not, no. If I end up making a different weapon for this, well, I'm making a bow for sure, because I want the Devil Joe bow. I'll make a gun lance just because it's my deal, and definitely Wyvern Ignition when they had that greatsword.
Yep, same.
Did you poop dog or did you lie down? She sorted off. Oh, I got a bird waving gem, or someone did.
I mean, you have to do arena to get the best longsword, so that rules that out.
You don't have to do anything.
But it's fun!
Nope. It's a lie. Thank you, Wacky Melodic Banjo, for the sub via Twitch Prime. Welcome back. Speaking of music in the shower. So, Cora, are you wanting in?
Melodic Banjo?
Yeah, melodic banjo. But they're wacky, though.
Oh yeah, the Devil Jabot is just a fist.
Yep. I want to fist monsters from range.
That is strange. Very strange.
Your teeth hurt today as one of your teeth broke. You continue to amaze me with the bizarre things you do to yourself. One more time.
One more time, yep.
Monster Slayer achievement unlocked. Is that for 100 monsters or 50 big monsters?
Might be 500. Should be about
500?
that one.
I don't think I've killed 500 in the PC version because we kind of mainlined everything.
Or it might just be the 100.
Drink more milk chocolate. That's not a good thing to suggest him.
I guess he needs the calcium.
Your annoying older sister is coming, so your family wants you to be quiet. In case you're not allowed to have fun and laugh at my terrible jokes. Thank goodness you weren't here earlier for the TT incident. You would have been laughing and then coughing and dying.
Nice.
Me. Looks nothing like you. Looks like a slutty pussy.
Excuse you?
Oh, to quickly change the subject, I forgot something that I had watched yesterday on Netflix, but I didn't... Well, one, I forgot to talk about it, and two, it's something I watched which I didn't like.
What did you watch?
I think it was called Killer Legends or something along those lines. And it purported to be a documentary looking at urban myths and then crimes that matched up to them. So it's kind of like fake stuff becoming real.
Was it one of those terrible American documentaries?
It was American. It was made by two Americans, and they put absolutely no effort in, and mostly just recycled old news footage of like what's the guy's name? John Paul Gacy, is that the one? The guy who was a clown and murdered kids? Because they're talking about, people are scared of clowns. When did that happen? And they say, oh, this serial killer actually predated It and whatever the other creepy clown thing was. Thank you, Alan Wakenbeak, for the sub with Twitch Prime. Welcome back again. It's been a while. And there was like they looked at there's something in New York specifically around Staten Island where I think it's not Chopsky, or maybe it is Chosky, and it's a term for like the boogeyman or serial killers. And traditionally in like the kids' stories from the 80s, they had a hook for a hand, and that's where they got the inspiration for the horror film Candyman, which was like, if you say Candyman 3 times in the mirror, a guy with a hook hand comes and kills you. It was a terrible film, I vaguely remember it. So that particular documentary was crap, but then on Netflix there's one specifically called Chosky or Chopsky or whatever the hell that word was. And it's about a serial killer from Staten Island who may or may not have been framed. And that was moderately interesting. I was hoping someone around New York that knew the word would tell me which one it is before I start talking more about it, because I don't want to keep on saying the wrong one because it will annoy everyone. I'm pretty sure it was Chopsky.
Any New Yorkers here?
No, it was mostly from New York just because of the Staten Island connection. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Am I saying it right? Is it Chopsky? Oh, you have no idea which it is. Damn. So anyway, it was this...
Very weird word.
The specific story was this guy who was a homeless guy, but he worked as a janitor for various hospitals and areas around Staten Island, which is where the Statue of Liberty is. And some kids went missing, and the police did a wide search of his area. He got arrested, and then they searched the area again and found a body of one of the missing kids. So, presumed guilty, didn't look good for him. He did go to jail, and then he got done again for more kids who went missing around the same period on the same island, but their bodies were never found. So it was them mostly going around, and they kept on, the two who made this documentary kept on talking to the guy, and he kept on stringing them along. And then they went to see the guy's sister, and she told them, I want you two to know this is just my personal opinion, but it feels like he's using you and you're not realizing it by trying to get, because he was trying to force them to show that he was innocent in the documentary, and he wouldn't give them any information unless they framed it like he was being framed. And they showed that a little bit. Yeah, that's the one, Andre Rand. That's the guy's name.
I got 3 tickets there.
I got 1, but that's enough. Flik's last upload was 2 weeks ago on YouTube. Well, there's proof of YouTube isn't working, because there's 3 videos going up a day and have been for 2 weeks. Or whenever Spider-Man started. It's just, you stop seeing them. In 1988, Andrew Rand was charged with the kidnapping and first-degree murder of Jennifer someone or other. The Staten Island jury could not reach a verdict on the murder charge, but convicted him of first-degree kidnapping. He was sentenced to 25 years to life in prison, but then he went back to court for the other kids that went missing. There was one really interesting bit in the documentary where they're talking to someone who knew the guy when he was a kid, and he held up a picture and he said, if you look at this picture, and this is to do with like how the media framed him, because he believed the guy was innocent. If I hold up this guy's picture and I told you, this guy here murdered 6 people, you'd look at it and go, oh yeah, he really looks like something's off about him. But if I held up this picture and said, look at this guy, he went into a burning building and saved someone, you'd be like, oh yeah, he looks like a hero. So it's just like, I thought that was an interesting point, like, you just show someone a neutral picture of somebody and you tell them they did something, that kind of gives you an impression that doesn't go away.
Yeah.
So his whole point was they figured he was guilty because he looked weird as well. Although it kind of comes out that he came from a mental hospital and his mother was mental, and he maybe have targeted kids with learning disabilities to try and quote unquote cleanse them. And there's moments
he might just have been guilty.
He might have been, but there was,
I don't know.
The only proof against him was circumstantial. There was no actual physical evidence or anything like that, except the body found near him, but nothing, like none of his prints or anything like that. Are we doing the Gigante before we continue talking about this?
Pick whatever you like.
I see what you're doing. Plausible deniability. Where is the Nergigante quest?
Somewhere in 8-star.
Oh, it's all the way up there. Oh yeah, it's the only 8-star I have. All the children that went missing had some form of mental disability, like they were either of low intelligence, cerebral palsy, things like that. And that seemed to be the only connection between them all. They all had some kind of disability, or learning disability.
A decent indicator of if he was guilty or not is, did the killing stop after he got arrested?
Yes, they did. If there's space, you can join next one.
Did it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's not like Making a Murderer where everything's up in the air. I think it is clear he did it. It's interesting getting inside the mindset of it, and it's not justifying it, but he spent a lot of time in an insane asylum seeing his mother, and at one point they show a documentary made by someone else, some famous guy in America. I keep forgetting how to pronounce his name. Geraldo Rivera's, I think, something like that. Mm-hmm. He went to that hospital in the 80s and filmed the horrible conditions they were in. The footage was very disturbing. So if they described showing Rand that documentary because he'd never seen it before, and he just went into a vegetative state and did nothing but drool and rock for 3 or 4 days because of the trauma, getting reminded of what it was like. So I think his upbringing and the conditions of his upbringing probably had something to do with his opinion of disabilities and that kind of thing.
Probably.
This is a pretty dark conversation. You should have seen me talking about Making a Murderer. But that's the best kind of documentaries on Netflix. They're the ones dealing with these bizarre, horrible people. Yeah, I remember. I mostly know Riviera from like South Park taking the piss out of him. But yeah, it's called Chopskate or Choskate or something like that. It's on Netflix. It goes on my recommended list. Killer Urban Legends or whatever the hell that's called. Utterly waste of time. It's the only bad one I've watched so far. It's just really lazily made. Definitely not as good as Making a Murderer and even Genius, though. They were far more interesting. Getting knocked out there by the
something I'd watch.
Things. You would watch or wouldn't?
Wouldn't.
It doesn't interest you, like people with like broken minds or mysteries?
Not really. I think I prefer nature documentaries.
Well, I'm sure they've got lots of them too. In fact, they definitely do. I just haven't watched any. Although, if they're American made, there's always some kind of hook. Like, the most dangerous animals in the world.
Don't like those.
Oh, didn't do my jumping attack there.
I also don't like it when the narrator gets too poetic about stuff.
Yeah, thankfully when it's American ones, they don't seem to be that focused on trying to be the center of attention for it. I gave episode 1 of Dark Tourist a try, which is a guy going to strange tourist spots. And I think he's from New Zealand. I don't like him at all. Because he is way too kind of stand back and smirk and laugh at all the things happening. Like he goes and talks to a former assassin because there's this tour of like some gangster from Latin America and one of his former assassins, and he's just joking around with him as if he's talking to someone who's been convicted of a bunch of murders, and he's just having jokes with him. And that's not how you should be treating this source material.
Yeah.
I am still going to give it another chance though, because the second episode is about Japan, so that interests me.
So he's gonna go to the forest and film a dead body?
He does go to the Suicide Forest, but he's not going to go that far, hopefully. I know for a fact he goes to the forest. The infamous forest now.
I mean, it always was infamous, but...
Well, yeah. Not for the same reason.
Yeah.
There was one interesting thing, because he went to Mexico for the Day of the Dead festival. And there's rumours of like this dark subset who worship death and all this stuff. And he goes and finds them, and it's actually just a nice old festival where they have cake, which is quite funny. It's like everyone else says it's like horrible, and the priests at the church exorcise people who have their tattoos because they think they're possessed by demons. But actually they just have a nice celebration with lots of cake. This is kind of adorable.
That's nice.
Yeah. Come to Satanism, we have cake. But you did get to see a live exorcism where they just kind of push and prod a lady until she pukes.
Gross.
Because that's apparently how an exorcism works. When you're possessed with the desire to go to cake.
I mean, once you've puked, you can eat more cake.
True, yeah. But when your choices are join the quote-unquote good side, where you get poked until you puke, or join the quote-unquote bad side where they have cake, the choice seems pretty obvious.
It was worth
What's this about the cake being a lie? No, the cake wasn't a lie. It was 2 huge cakes. Thank you, Thrifty Potato, for 5 months in a row with Twitch Prime. Howdy Flik, still loving the content, keep up the great work. Thank you. Hello G-Font, does anyone here play 40k Kill Team? No, I don't even fully understand what it is. I haven't kept up with it. It seems like it's 40k but on a budget. In other words, you don't need a lot of models, so if you're hoping to get back in the small scale with a game that's got a nice smaller set of rules, I would say it's probably a good bet.
Usually what they do with their specialist games.
I got an email from them yesterday because Saturdays is when they release stuff. There's a Rogue Trader team for Kill Team, which I think is just a throwback to Rogue Trader, which people might enjoy.
They're just trying to lure people back in, and then they get back
Yeah.
into the big game, and there you go. Billions of dollars spent.
I need to get myself back into the painting side because way too many things sitting I want to paint. It's just finding the energy. Hello Frost, you just got home. The lobby is open and has space if you're wanting in. That did not work.
Keep pressing R to block instead of R2.
That's paddling. Don't worry, Chav, I've exhausted my supply of... Oh, I got a gem from a carve. Nice.
Nice.
I've exhausted my supply of weird
I got a
documentaries.
gem from a carve.
Through narrow eyes for now.
I'm guessing you're gonna continue to watch weird stuff.
I'm running out of stuff that's appealing. But I'm like I say, I'll give Dark Tourist another try just because I want to see the Japanese episode. After that, the only other stuff I've got marked are films and TV shows. And that feels too much like you're just vegging out. That's kind of like why I wanted to keep on looking for other documentaries to watch, because at least it felt like I was learning something. But it has to be things I'm interested in like the minds of insane people and that kind of stuff that interests me.
I'm sure there's more serial killer documentaries on there.
Yeah, but are they any good? Because I've already watched all the ones I'd heard about. What ticket is that you get here? Commendation, is it? Yeah, high commendation. High commendation, I'm
Nothing special.
bad.
Xenojiva appeared.
I don't know what Xenojiva is. I'm sorry, I'll have to say question mark, question mark, question mark.
That thing that's currently the event quest that you can't take.
I don't even have the Nerdsganti set wish listed, I think. Hang on. Nope. I need more Devil Joe bits to upgrade this switch axe again and make the... Yeah. I think I actually started crafting the Devil Joe set because I've got the mail left as far as stuff I've marked.
Well, Devil Joe it is then.
Okay. I'm into psychology in the sense that I like observing it, but it isn't something I could ever learn to be. I had friends that took psychology classes while I was doing computing in college.
I had a class on that in high school. It was incredibly boring.
In high school? That
Yep.
seems a little early, isn't it?
Nope, it's part of the curriculum. Like 1 year you get philosophy and 1 year you get psychology.
Huh, weird. I mean, I think I mentioned it before, I'm like Sylar from Heroes. I want to understand how everyone works. I'm just not at the brain eating phase yet. I'll get there, but not yet.
He spawns northwest or southwest, one of the two.
Hello, Buncher. Yeah, I went to the west one. I usually go to the east one and I'm never right, so going for the west. Frost, what are you wearing?
That's Kieran and what's that helmet?
Legiana.
Legiana.
Yeah.
Legiana and Kieran mix. Looks okay.
Nah, it's too much fluff, and not fluff in a good way.
We still have a space.
Yep, one space if anyone wants Mr. Joel. It's Mr. Joel to you.
Well, there goes the space.
Next Bone Chuck got in. We can swap somebody out if someone else wants to go for the next one. If indeed there is a next one. I could get 400 drops from this and never need to kill another Devil Joe.
Unlikely.
Unlikely, but not necessarily impossible.
Also, Tempered Devil Joe is back next week.
Nope. Nope, not doing that.
He has an increased chance to drop things that you need for a certain mechanic.
Still don't like fighting him.
True,
Makes me
true.
like Devil Joe less. Was there any news about the Halloween event? Because I heard someone say it was only on console.
Yep, they haven't announced when it is for PC yet. They're like tuning it,
Tuning
apparently.
it? I don't understand that wording.
I mean, they can't give us the same quests because some of the monsters that are in the event, like, we haven't got yet on PC.
He's down on the beach.
No, he's southwest. Okay.
Oh, he's
good.
up the wall bit. Have they said what the Halloween event on console is involving?
I don't think they have. Just like outfits again.
They could do something special. I don't know if Elatreon would fit that. Orochi Kirin, maybe. Of the monsters they've still got left to insert.
I mean, I haven't heard anything.
Oh yeah, the Halloween event for Overwatch will be back soon too. Well, soonish. September's going quick.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of which, Monday is when YouTube automatically parts my MCN from me. That'll be 3
I
months
wonder
almost.
if you'll hear from them then.
I already have my answer prepared. If they try and pull any contract stuff, I waited 2.5 months for an answer. I contacted a Twitter account of theirs that hadn't been updated in over a year. I used the only email address I was given. The back-end studio was closed down. I gave them more than enough time to reply to me. If indeed they were still in business, it was very logical to assume they weren't. If indeed it turns out they actually are, and they've just been ignoring me. It's not like there's anything to take from YouTube anyway.
Yep.
Here, take a blacklisted channel that barely makes any money anymore. And subscribers don't ever hear about videos. Oh, he didn't go into the vine trap. Silly Joe. Also, where's Joe's music? I was promised...
It's here. I'm hearing it.
I don't have any. Oh no, he's melded with Kezu. Oh, there we go.
Maybe he hadn't seen you yet.
I guess so,
For
yeah.
some reason.
I'm very stealthy. Ow. Yep, so stealthy.
Well, he knows you're there now. Ow.
I've still never seen that Demon Hunter Sombra people were telling me about, but if it's locked behind a BlizzCon ticket, I don't give a damn about it.
I mean, isn't it just a Demon Hunter outfit from Diablo 3?
The Demon Hunter was male though, and isn't it? Oh no, was the Demon Hunter a girl in 3? Because
I think it
McCree
was.
already has a Demon Hunter skin. The one where he's got like the lava hand.
Is that the same thing?
Well, it's called Demon Hunter, and he looks like the Demon Hunter, kinda.
I mean, I never played Diablo 3, so I wouldn't know.
Chat, find me an Imgur or tweet of the demon skin for Sombra. I want to see it. Oh wait, no, there's no mod here to paste it in. Never mind. Well, you could leave it for me in Discord, and I can look after the stream. Savage Joe would be a fun surprise.
That would be interesting. It would
Yeah.
fit the theme of, like, the fall stuff.
I'd really like that. I don't like Tempered Joe, but I like Savage Joe because it is just a genuinely harder version as opposed to just...
Permanent rage mode.
yeah. As long as he doesn't have the
Black
stupid
blood.
block. The Sombra skin will be available to everyone in early 2019, so it's actually early access if you buy the BlizzCon ticket.
Ah, I see. But you could pay like $30 to get it.
Yeah, you could give Blizzard more money to piss away on their pointless esports for their non-game.
Yep. Or any of the other esports.
Wait, they have others? There is
StarCraft 2.
there is another Skywalker?
I think StarCraft 2 is still doing okay in Korea.
Every esport, quote unquote, is doing well in Korea. It's the only place they do. Also, what did Yoda mean when he told the ghost to Obi-Wan Kenobi there is another Skywalker. He's obviously talking about Leia. Leia's not a Jedi. What's she gonna do to Darth Vader? Talk him down?
She's sensitive, I think.
Yeah, she's force sensitive. But within the context of the movie, there's no differentiation between someone who has the power to use the Force and not. So he's willing to let a trained Jedi go off and die because there's an untrained diplomat who also happens to have Jedi powers. Is that what Yoda thinks?
Possibly. I mean, he's a weird little gnome, so maybe.
Yoda was an idiot.
I mean, he was a bit smarter in the prequels, I guess. But then he went
yeah.
to live in a swamp for 20 years.
He
or
went
longer.
a little senile. A little.
Just a tiny little bit.
I think Obi-Wan's ghost just had to hang around with him while he went slowly mad in that swamp. His only pastime masturbating and lifting tall rocks. They basically became husbands. Unwillingly.
Nice.
Poor Alec Guinness. He didn't find peace in death. He found a masturbating little green alien that slowly went insane. He was also a robot racist. Hey, I got a scale. Need those.
I got
Lots
saliva.
of those.
My crit numbers are orange and blue.
It's a nice mix. Post the official tweet in Discord for me. Thank you. I will. Well, actually, I could look after the sun and just describe it, I guess. Where is my... There. Joe, where are you going? Blizzard has always been lazy Azure, it's just they got lucky with Overwatch.
And like Diablo. And
Well,
I guess StarCraft.
prior to Diablo 3, yeah. They got lucky with how enamored people became with them, because there's plenty of RTSs. There's plenty of Diablo likes. Oh no!
Oh dear.
Poor
Toby, why?
Quick, try and get him out and not make him drop him.
Yeah, I don't really understand the corporate loyalty people have for stuff.
Nintendo fans.
And Blizzard fans as well. I don't
Yeah.
understand it. I don't get it. I mean,
It's-
I'm a massive fanboy for Dragon's Dogma, and I still think Capcom is kinda crap.
Yeah. Because people feel if you insult something they like that it's a personal attack. That's why. So they feel the need to vehemently defend something they like. Because they take it as you insulting them as a person.
I guess.
That's why Japanese people are taught not to state opinions, because they do see it as exactly that. Oh, GG. Oh, yeah, I can put in a Discord link in a second. It's been a while since I've done one. Well, and I say in a second, I mean when he's dead.
He'll be dead soon.
I haven't got a single explosion off because it keeps on counting me as being hit by the attacks that are on the ground when I'm on his head.
Yep, that's a major problem with Switch Axe. Especially against Joe, because he stomps so much.
Ow. I'm dazed and almost dead. Thank you.
He's knocked over though, a little bit.
Yeah, the fly could have killed me. That would have been embarrassing.
That would have been a first, probably.
I did hear about the Pocket Edition of Final Fantasy 15. I think it's out, isn't it?
Yep, it's out on the Switch.
Ah. But who has one of them?
And it's only like 20 bucks, I think. Something like that.
Is it just the whole game but done in Final Fantasy 7 overworld graphics?
I think it's in 15 episodes or something.
Oh, good grief.
Like... something like that. But the only reviews I found was of the iPhone version, and I was like, huh? I'll skip out on it for now.
Toby's leaving the maps and that probably means Basil's on his way.
Also, how hyped are you for like 10,000 Final Fantasy ports coming to the Switch?
None at all interest me.
Not even Crystal Chronicles?
Nope. Also, did you hear that if you want to use the NES controllers to bring to the Switch, you have to have their online subscription?
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
To use a
To use a controller that you purchased, yeah. And there's a rumor going around as well that if your subscription ever lapses, anything saved on their end in the cloud settings will be delayed like instantly. Although they did correct to say maybe there's a delay, but it's still going to happen.
Yes. That's exactly what they said. So anywhere from instantly to whenever, but it's gonna be gone at some point.
Their ineptitude with anything involving actual technology and or modern internet amazes me.
Also, and not everything can have cloud saves, which is also kind of weird.
Oh yeah, that we spoke about that, or I spoke about that in some video or stream last week. They do that because they don't know how to stop cheaters online.
Ah, yeah, because of like that Splatoon thing.
Yeah, their specific example was that if they saved the stuff cloud side, or their side in other words, rather than local, someone could lose a rank in a match and then oh, there's Basil. And then not have it saved by just resetting.
Yes, and?
They don't know how to do anything about that
that?
because they don't understand how the internet works. Because they are dumb and inept.
Yeah, some of the things Nintendo do are really
Is
weird.
they doing their turf? Yeah, they are. You might want to. It's gonna get a little noisy in there. Poor Magic Bananas, he's right in the thick of it.
I'm also annoyed that they think NES games have value.
Please
They're a
remember,
good incentive for anything.
no play, but please remember. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. You have to have their online subscription to get access to those, don't you?
Yep.
Have they said how much it is? Because if we want to keep on playing Generations Ultimate, I have to get it, don't I?
I think it's something like $20 a year or something.
No, at least it's cheap. Be a kick in the face if they tried to charge something expensive for something they don't even understand.
Yeah, but still, I'm gonna take like 3 months, and after that, I'm not gonna renew.
Yeah. It starts in like 4 days, right? That the pay thing comes in.
18th, yes.
Yeah, but don't worry,
So on Tuesday.
they're bringing a new Animal Crossing out, and one of the characters from it is in Smash, so that makes all the really bad stuff forgettable.
I don't care about Smash,
No,
like at all.
I don't care about
Or
Animal
Animal
Crossing
Crossing.
or a character from it being in Smash. But hey, they did a good job of distracting the zealots from all the really bad stuff they announced.
Yep. And I mean, I could buy Final Fantasy IX for the 4th time at this point.
Skyrim syndrome. I didn't see the tail being cut off, I was too busy talking.
I don't remember if I carved it or not. I saw it at some point.
That reminds me of the thing I almost talked about earlier. Isaac episode where I was too busy talking about how bad Super Amazing Spider-Man 2 is, the movie, that I didn't notice that I walked into a sacrifice room, looked at it and walked off and said, oh, there's no sacrifice room. I was very impassionately talking about everything wrong with that film because it's truly terrible.
Yep.
What parts of the set did I make?
Is it better or worse than Iron Man 2?
Iron Man 2 has less wrong with it on fundamental levels, but it's still a bad film.
Okay.
Get a gem. I need some Gyros bits. I need to get a great Gyros done. Okay, can I make the bowl?
That shouldn't take long.
I can make the bowl. This is the first non-switch axe weapon I've made, I think.
Nice.
Can I upgrade any of these yet? Tail fangs, Devil Drill gem. Ah, they all need a gem to get upgraded, of course. Is there, I think there's some event quest that has a great Gyros on it, right?
I don't know if that's active right now. Let me take a look.
What about Iron Man 3? I didn't think Iron Man 3 was that bad. Didn't think it was that amazing, but I didn't think it was bad.
Yep, the triple threat throwdown has a great gyros.
Yeah, sure, we could do that once. Why not? Like, Iron Man 3 had a point. It was a point that wasn't particularly fun to watch. It was teaching Tony Stark he was more than the armor.
Very little memory of the film.
It's the one with the Mandarin, but everyone hated it because it wasn't the Mandarin from the comics. There's like the old guy pretending to be, but it turns out it's not him. It's Gwyneth Paltrow's boyfriend. Spoilers. Is that the one where he's got PTSD after the first Avengers? Or was that the second one?
I think that might have been the third one.
Yeah.
Because the second one is just War Machine.
Oh, the second one is where he's dying. Like, that's where he goes on a bender and becomes an alcoholic. Yes. The third one is where he's got PTSD. That's an interesting story beat. He saw an alien fleet through a wormhole. He thought he was going to die. So then he comes back and he has anxiety attacks and he has to stay in the armor because that's where he feels safe. And then he learns he can do stuff without the armor. But it means, as a result, there's not really much Iron Man in Iron Man 3, and that's why people didn't like it. Except at the end when he brings 1 billion Iron Man suits out and they all like get destroyed instantly. Because you've got to have that big stupid finish.
Of course they do. It's a superhero movie.
If you don't like Iron Man 3, just consider Homecoming Iron Man 3. Might as well be. Can one of the monsters spot me, please, so I can have some music? There we go. Oh yeah, we're well into Iron Man 3 spoiler territory. The movie came out like 4 years ago.
Yeah. I think that's fairly safe at this point.
Also, for the record, all 3 of them are available on Netflix. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Phil, and I liked it as well. I thought it was fine. It had a good story, just didn't have much action that was interesting. I also don't give a shit about Happy, so I don't care about his through line in it, but I like giving Tony Stark an arc. The movie version of that character is a lot more likable than the shitty version in the comics.
I need to start collecting stuff before it all disappears.
I keep on picking up piercing pods and I can't help using them because I like the sound effect of them getting used.
That's strange, but okay, go for it.
It's like a little mini DACA. Your favourite was the Captain America movies. Winter Soldier is just a good thriller.
I've only seen the first one and I thought it was alright.
The first one was when they still weren't sure what they were doing with their comic books movies. But yeah, definitely watch Winter Soldier. Without anything to do with Marvel or superheroes or anything, it's just a good film with some good action scenes. It's also on Netflix, for the record.
Yeah, but I don't have Netflix.
Yeah, but if I keep on telling you about all the good stuff on I've been watching, you might get your... Or you could just use your free month like I did.
Probably not.
You could also buy the DVD of it for like £2 probably.
I mean, I hardly use the Amazon Video thing that I have.
You have Amazon Video?
Yeah, because it's included in Amazon Prime.
Ah. I take it they don't have the Marvel movies on there.
I don't think they
Or
do.
some of them.
I'd have to check. And then I'd have to check if they have the English voiceover instead of the German dub.
Civil War is your favorite of the new Marvel movies? I can't agree with you on that one. It was fine, but I didn't like it that much. Eh. Let's go fight Derpy Boy.
I'm calling him down. He's gonna be here shortly.
Nope, I'm on a ballista, so he'll be coming after me.
I'm still not going up there.
Oh, he's coming down to the stones. Thor Ragnarok is really good. I like Thor Ragnarok more than Infinity War. And I liked it more than Homecoming as well. Because Homecoming is too much of a straight up comedy.
You like your superhero movies a tad bit serious?
I like, yeah, I mean, there is serious moments in Homecoming, but there's too much humor, so it's hard to take the serious stuff serious. Michael Keaton does a good job as a Vulture, but it's still mostly goofy. For Age of Ultron, I would say, like Civil War, it's just okay, but it's a bit bloated. It was the very first movie I ever saw in 3D. I watched it with CR.
Are they still doing 3D movies?
They are, yep. I've seen multiple in
So
3D since then. I like it. It's an interesting way to see movies.
Eh. Doesn't really work for me.
It makes your eyes hurt like hell after, though, if it's a long film, and the Marvel films are all way too long. You can dance if you want to. You can shoot bombs at your feet if you try. It's got flinch free.
Question is, did you get the Gyros materials you needed?
I don't know, because I didn't wishlist the specific parts.
Well, then we'll find out.
I don't need to carve it right or craft it right now, because it would still need a bunch more Devil Joes, and we can do stuff other than Devil Joe.
I don't mind Devil Joe.
Oh yeah, but the last 2 Saturdays we've killed him a lot. We'll take a breather with like a couple of to-do list quests.
Alright.
My mother actually has a 3D TV. But it didn't look that good to me. It wasn't the same as in the cinema. Oh, finish sliding. Vitual, that's not bad.
I mean, if I didn't like the 3D in the cinema, I probably won't like it on the TV.
No, you wouldn't. Yeah, I guess we could do Shaladora, since that's the only one of the 3 I've got the research done on.
Alright, let's do a Kushladora.
I'm gonna need to go see the cutscene though. Oh wait, is there a cutscene? No, because don't you get the cutscene when you're just exploring Elder Recess?
No, I think you get the cutscene with Kushladora.
Kushladora, yeah.
Kushladora, yes. Can't say it the right way anymore. I've been corrupted.
I'll tell you in a second for sure. Yeah, I've got to go see a cutscene. Look at them giving me cutscenes. Like I'm some kind of avid viewer of them.
Gives me time to do maintenance around the trade yard.
Who's using the Steam group for what was that game called? That is Life of something. It's where you play as the soldiers who all commit suicide to so you can use their bodies to solve puzzles. I remember doing a look at it.
What?
It was a indie game, and
yeah.
it was a king who sent like his knights to go get something, and the puzzles all revolved around you sacrificing their bodies so that you could like get through spikes and stuff. I don't remember what it was called, but I thought it was Life something. Did I like the Christian Bale Batman? Not particularly, no. I liked the Christian Bale Batman movies, but not because of him. Yeah. I don't think he's a very good actor. I don't think he's a very good Batman either. His Batman voice is stupid.
I've only seen the one with Heath Ledger, and then I stopped watching those.
And the best part of that film is Heath Ledger. Because he's a
Yes.
very good Joker.
Yes.
Should be getting the cutscene just up here. And I didn't like the one with Bane. Because I couldn't understand a damn word he was saying.
Why?
Because Tom Hardy, right? They distorted his voice too much.
Ah, I see.
They softened it a little bit for the full release after everybody said in the trailer, like, what the hell is he saying? But it still wasn't enough, so at times he's still just mumbling and I can't hear a damn thing.
Ah, yeah, that's the guy that sounds like he's speaking into a cup. I see.
Yes, if I were... He speaks like that. It's terrible. I will not be playing Civ 6 on the Switch, no. If I had the inkling to go back and play it, I would just play it on PC.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
that
you
I've got
can.
Red Shell blocked, thankfully.
Yeah. I was about to say that.
Yeah. Cutscene is about to end.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in.
I can only leave the northwest camp, I see. But it will have to do.
I wish I... Yeah, I didn't. Keep forgetting to... I don't even know what it needs. It might need Oregon bits. Is that why I've not done it yet? Because I haven't fought in Oregon.
It's a possibility. That or Azure bits.
Well, I have fought them, so maybe I can hand it in.
Or was it Elder Dragon Bones?
If
Are
it was
those
that,
still
I
a
should be
thing?
able to do that. The blood is a thing, for sure. I don't know if the generic bones are. I really wish I had flash bombs. Please land. Or get mounted. That would be fine too. No, that's not gonna work. That apparently missed.
Just gonna hang out until the rest of the guys get here.
I'm fighting it! Now that it's landed, that is. It's overdue for a minute.
Here they come. Now.
This is the first time I've heard the Monster Hunter World remix of Shell's theme. Still sounds like a Disney princess song. Hello, Arturo.
A little dark for that.
Eh.
That's a tornado.
That was a flash bomb.
Yep. But getting to it might be a little tough now. Was he standing in a goddamn tornado?
He's slightly behind it, but yeah, you're not going to be able to get around easily. Ah, I almost got the mount, someone else did. Wait, did the mount fail? No. What is the ID? Someone will paste it in a moment. Also, I forgot I'm on the wrong tab on my OBS, so if I've missed any little bits or that, I apologise. I'm on the wrong tab, so I can't see them come in. Rump meat. You ring that bell.
That looks like a paralyze.
Gotta remember that we're running over a little bit today since I was 10 minutes early yesterday.
Are we close to stop time already?
No, we're 5 minutes away.
Ah, okay then.
But just reminding myself as much as everyone else. Since I finished early yesterday, we can run a little later today.
There's a material right on the edge of the cliff there.
Okay. I think I might have got that one already, unless it's a new one.
It's like dropped from the mount earlier.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good.
I like when the big monster's still thrashing around and you're moving while drinking a potion, because it looks like a kid whose parents have caught them drinking and they're trying to finish their beer before the parent catches them.
That's kind of funny.
Can't do that in Generations Ultimate. Wish I was at the tail, but this will have to do. Sarasaur's doing well. I think she's a lot happier now that she isn't flea-ridden and having to scratch non-stop.
They might come back though. So
Yeah, I've still got 2 more treatments I can give her if I feel like she's scratching a lot again, or if I see one or anything like that.
maybe you can get one of those that you just have to put like on the back of her neck, like once a month or so.
I thought that was for fleas. That is not for fleas. That is for
That
ticks.
is not for fleas?
It's for ticks.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Because
Or
I was
worms.
looking for those things you put on their necks, because I did that for Maya enough, and my mum was like, you know that's not for fleas, right?
That's ticks and worms, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, no,
course
all
it
this
is.
time I thought I was like preemptively stopping fleas. Hey!
There goes the tail.
Tail cut. Apparently
I've
there is
noticed
one for
is-
fleas.
There is?
Well, Supernova says there is.
Maybe it's not available everywhere.
I don't know. Now, G-Fon also said, so I guess they are a thing. Well, in that case, I feel slightly vindicated that they are a thing, but the ones I was using on Maya were definitely for ticks.
Well, at least the fleas are dead for now.
Mm-hmm. Very important. Since there's a hurricane and all, I feel like I saw a contact lens.
Contact lens, you say?
Mm-hmm. No, the wind. They go out of stock pretty quick? That sounds like some kind of flea-based conspiracy to me. They've got her into positions of power and made sure that there's not enough supply to meet demand.
Well, at least the human flea is
A hero?
almost eradicated.
Oh. I thought you were talking about the superhero. The guy in blue.
He can get eradicated too.
Oh. I'm pretty sure he did, because the Amazon series did do well.
Rip.
Yeah, you better run. Your vet prescribed children's Benadryl tablets to get your Shiba to stop licking his paws. Was he licking his paws excessively, or?
That's
That's a very strange thing to be
Interesting.
doing. Don't mind me, just quickly doing some farming.
okay. So it's asleep.
Do you have bombs?
Yes.
I was gonna say, even if you don't, I'm sure somebody does. Up we go. He's limping as a result of excessive licking?
That might be a problem, yes.
Are you going to do like a counter thrust or something to...
Yeah, sure, why not? Off the platform I go.
I soloed all the monster yet. In World, there's very few things I've soloed because I played it all cooperatively. Most things in Generations I did solo, yeah, apart from the endgame stuff. It's a super happy version of the music.
We killed the thing.
Don't you dare give me a gem after I'm still to this day needing one on the console. Okay, good.
I think I might need one for the upgrade to the handicraft charm, maybe?
That's what
Maybe
I needed.
did that
Yeah,
already.
you need one for sure. Well, in general, because that's what I needed it for on console.
Or maybe an affinity augment. One of those.
3 gems in the rewards. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Doesn't seem likely, no.
Forgot I hadn't gathered from any of them. Let's get the fire one as well. Look at it, it's a fish inside some kind of thing.
Some kind of amber.
Excessive chewing or licking can be caused by skin irritation or stress anxiety, and the vet needs to find out what's doing it. Wow, I got nothing in the rewards. Elder Dragon Bones are indeed a thing, though. No, don't sell, I'll take them anyway.
Got 2 pointless jewels. Deathlock and Resuscitate.
Hmm. It just shows that Sora is pretty chill in the house because she doesn't lick excessively. And yet she is in an...
gone.
And yeah, now the fleas are gone. Well, that's scratching more so than licking. But out W's. She's definitely a ball of anxiety. Alright, so let's pick something miscellaneous out of the optionals, the many optionals I haven't done.
Something in the Rotten Vale or the desert, so we can get those out the way.
I haven't... Oh, no wonder. When we did the Kuliyaku event quest, I was like, I'm sure I've picked up bits from him already. When I picked up one and it said, like, new item, this is from Kuliyaku Plus. I haven't. So, high rank Kuliyaku, I guess.
Wow. Hardest of monsters.
You're not allowed to spam emotes, no, because if you spam too many, Nightbot will get you. But you can spam a few. I'm not telling you where the cutoff is. 1, because I've forgotten, and 2, because then everybody would abuse it.
Yep. I think I know somewhat where the cutoff is, but I'm not telling.
Yeah. It might be the same as for bits, but I don't remember. No, Alana is one of the people who've worked out exactly how many to do before Nightbot will get you. I think Lord Psychon worked it out as well, maybe? Someone else did.
Okay, yeah, my full item loadout, where I have only 1 spare inventory slot, which seems necessary for this quest. Gotta be prepared.
Oh, I didn't change what tab my thing was on. That's okay. I'll just have to pay extra attention. Oh, did you see that I used my electric egg cooker?
Yes. To make hard-cooked eggs?
Hard-boiled eggs, yes.
Why?
Because I like hard-boiled eggs? Or do you mean why did I get one?
See. No, I mean, why hard-boiled eggs?
You don't like hard-boiled eggs?
I mean, they're okay because they're eggs, but that's the worst kind of eggs.
No! Well, you can do soft-boiled with it, and you can do poached, and you can do one other that I've forgotten. But that was just like the simplest of the simple, just because I wanted to make sure it worked.
Yeah, just to
and that I
check
could
it
work
out.
out how it worked. Yeah, it wasn't as quick as I was hoping. Like just doing 2 eggs. So the more eggs you do, the longer it will take. But doing 2 took 12 minutes. It
That
felt
seems quite long.
it was pretty long, but it also meant I didn't need to watch it because once it detects that the water you put in it is evaporated, it just all shuts off. So the egg is just sitting there. You don't need to worry about having a stove filled with boiling water. So it's a fire and forget,
That's nice.
and you can do up to 7.
Why would you need 7 eggs?
Big family, I guess. I don't need that many, obviously. But
That would be quite bad for your cholesterol.
I have to.
Us old people have to worry about that.
I am old. Yes, that's true. I might have to do a soft-boiled egg and do eggy soldiers. I'm assuming you don't call them eggy soldiers, given your silence.
But I can guess what it is. Is it like toasted, like bread fingers?
It's bread
dip
cut
into
into finger strips, dipped in the yolk of a soft-boiled egg, which I haven't had for years because it's associated with a childish thing or being a child thing. Dipping toy soldiers, no, or bread soldiers, whatever. We're bullying the Barrath on instinct. We're not here to fight the Barrath.
Yeah, but the Kulu keeps running away.
It's just our natural inclination. Another thing I might start doing now, and this is weird. I'll freely admit this is weird, but this is something. I've got lots of happy memories because it's something my mother used to make, my sister and I, anytime we were ill. And she'd boil a couple of hard-boiled eggs. She would put them in a mug or a cup, whatever. And then she'd put in a bit of butter, and then she'd put in presumably some salt, maybe pepper, but definitely salt, and then just mush it all up and give it to you to eat. Simple as simple can get, but very comforting. And easy to eat as well, so if you're choked up with a cold, it just goes down easy.
I mean, it's kind of a little bit base ingredients for like an egg spread.
Yeah. Did you see the Kuliaku try and jump on the Rathian's back and then as a result fall over? Because that was amazing.
Yes.
I've never seen that happen before. Yeah, it's kind of like omelets, but for, at the time, a sick kid. Because if you're ill, you don't want to eat a bloody omelette.
Yeah.
But chopped up or mashed up boiled egg that's made soft because of the butter you've added. It's nice tasting, and I guess it's just super comforting. Don't knock it until you try it. If you're feeling under the weather and you like eggs, try what I just said. It's super simple. Literally anyone can do that. And granted, you won't have the childhood memories that I do of falling back on it, but it'll make you feel better. Why don't I make it? I just said I will, now that I've got an egg maker thing.
I mean, if you replace the butter with mayonnaise, you can spread it on a piece of bread.
Yeah, you could try that. Partially because I didn't have an easy means to make eggs, so I don't use my stovetop. That's why I didn't do it before, and also it comes across as a very childish dish. It's like drinking hot warm milk as an adult.
I mean, who's gonna complain?
Well, yeah, that's true. It's like no one except my dog is going to see me do it, but
Is he gonna call the food police?
yeah. Well, she ain't. She eats her own shit. Glass houses and all that. If any of you do end up trying it, exactly the bare bones way I just said, definitely let me know how you think it makes you feel. If it's just like, it doesn't taste of anything, it's boring, it's just a boiled egg. Or if it is comforting, especially if you're feeling ill. Just don't have it too often, because eggs are not great for you. I refuse to believe that they're bad for you, but I will agree that they're not great for you.
I mean, if you have too many of them, they aren't that good for you, but
How many is too many, though?
like more than, I guess, 1 a day.
Is it normal to have more than 1 egg a day unless you're a bodybuilder and drinking them as a weird milkshake?
I mean, some people really like eggs in the morning.
Do they? The only example I can think of is the egg lady from Pink Flamingo. That's a clutch reference if anybody got that. What type of egg cooker did I get? You can see the base unit part of it in the pictures I posted on Twitter earlier. But on top of that, you then have to put in something for holding the eggs and then a steam lid with a exhaust to let the steam out as it cooks. And then the heating element in the bottom heats up the water that you put in, and you have a measuring thing that tells you how much water to put in for how many eggs you're doing and how soft or hard you want them. And the measuring cup also has a needle on the bottom of it that you use to poke a hole in the eggs so they don't explode while they're cooking.
I have a little plastic gadget for that.
It's probably the same type of thing there.
Yeah.
Rathian, piss off. Rathian, please. Oh, I was going to do a Discord link, wasn't I? But I'm getting bullied by Rathian. It's because I'm wearing her skin.
You're missing out on your carbs.
There we go. Alright, for realsies, I will go back to the proper tab after this hunt, and I will do a Discord link, and I'll throw in a Twitter one as well if you want to go see the electric maker I'm talking about. The thing that got me onto them where I got a leaflet through a door that had one in it, but I didn't go for that one. I went to Amazon and got the highest ranked, or highest customer rated one that was also cheap.
That's a decent idea, yes. Wouldn't want to reward people that push like advertisements through your door.
Yeah, I don't, but that's sometimes the only mail I get, and I kind of like having stuff to read.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I get a metric
Oh, the
crap
somber
ton of
link as well.
advertisements.
See, I don't get that many. If I got too many, then yeah, definitely I'd be annoyed by it. Folk who lived here before me were old, so I often get stuff that's meant for very old people. Hey, you're dying soon. Wanna, like, pay for your funeral or something?
That's not something you have to worry about.
Nope, I'm going straight to hell. Alright, so here's the Demon Hunter Sombra. To that. I'm on the right tab. There is the rarely posted Discord, and there is Twitter if you want to see an electric machine for boiling 7 eggs at once. Because you all know that's incredibly interesting. Let's see what else we have. I haven't done a high rank Andrew outside of anything that's not like a special quest.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that can't be right, because we've got the special arena form. No, you know what? Instead, Dodo Gamma Drama.
Andrew was part of the story quest line, so you have done one.
Well, there's a quest there that I haven't done, and it's just a high rank Andrew. That's not a
Yeah,
camp
that's
quest, I
probably an
think.
optional you get after, in like a different area.
Ah. Ooh, I've got an itchy bit on you, dog. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's that noise? It's not stop time yet.
Okay, optional quests.
She's getting way too whiny for the last hour or so of the stream. She knows it gets her attention.
Yep, she's learned it kind of works.
Yep. Well, she just does that during the day as well. If I'm trying to like look through emails, upload videos, she'll just start crying behind me and dropping toys and then crying. I met that weird lady again today, so if her fleas come back, then that's further proof of the source.
I mean, she'll probably still have like remnants of the thing you gave her in her system, so probably not.
Hopefully. Wiggly Litchy.
Gross. Would you just grab like a giant maggot in a fallen tree stump and just eat it?
If I was some kind of weird survivalist, maybe. I apologize, Soto Gamma, it's gotta be done. He is best derp.
Yes.
Except derp dog.
Wow, who did this to him? This is terrible.
Poor old... Shakalaka just threw a bomb.
Yes. And it knocked me out of my combo.
Same, so now he's dying. Oh, they have a death cry. Oh wait, no, he's not dead yet. They have a cry. Now he's dead. Nope, we have a guest.
Also, this hunt must be very frustrating for Frost.
Why? Oh,
We switch access swinging wildly on a small monster.
why are we all using switch axes?
Per accident, I guess. On accident.
Don't say on accident.
By accident.
It's by accident. On accident is just wrong grammar. And it infuriates me when Americans say it and think they're being correct. They've already stolen literally. I'm not having them steal accident as well.
I mean, literally means figuratively now.
Yep. Nope, not in my head, but yes.
They literally can't even.
What about Ain't? Ain't is fine.
Paint? What's wrong with paint?
No, Ain't.
Ain't?
As in are not.
It's just a contraction.
Yes.
What's wrong with that? You sound weird
I
if
would-
you don't
well,
use
no,
those apparently.
Because it would be more accurate to say isn't.
Eh.
Ain't is more associated with an accent rather than someone deliberately using bad grammar.
Hey, yeah, bombs. Now I can blow these guys up.
Ow! Sorry, they exploded me. They did. Oh, I see you brought me the heavy toy. What a surprise.
Of course you did.
It's not much of a noose anymore though, because she's wrecked one end of it. Yes, ain't isn't a real word, it's aren't. But ain't is used to mean are not.
Ah, I see.
Or is not. Isn't. We want to be past tense. Let's see. Nothing else there, but there's some small kill quests. I don't really want to fight the fish.
Ugh. But it is in a desert, and we could kill it while you go look for tracks.
Wait, the fish is in it? No, I was meaning Lavasioth.
Oh, never mind. There's
Although,
no tracks
on
there.
that subject, have I not fought a high rank? Is there even a hunt for the high rank fish? Because I don't see it.
Then you probably haven't spotted it yet. And it
Ah.
should be in 6-star, I think.
Yeah, it's not there then. So something on the desert and I'll go see if the fish is there. I guess we'll do Diablos.
Oh dear. Yep, there's a fish quest in 6-star. It's called Up to Your Waist in Waste.
Nice. And I just have to see it to unlock it.
Yep.
Again, the hunt is posted.
Northeast camp, yes. Probably don't want to use switch X for Diablos.
Could use the switch axe for everything. Oh wait, you already did that. Never mind.
Yep, I did that last time.
Mm-hmm. I forgot we swapped.
I'm gonna use heavy bowgun instead.
Right up, samurai. Thank you. She started off again. Well, that Diablos. Well, if the fish is on the map, I don't have tracking on it.
He's not on the map.
Bollocks.
Rathian Baroth.
Which probably means we're going to have some aerial support. Alright, well, I'll just come to the proper camp then.
No, all three monsters are on the map. Diablos, Rathian, and Baroth. So.
Oh,
no
Bareth
Basil.
is on the map. Bareth could leave though. Or Rathian. Rathian's probably more likely to leave.
Yeah, they could. I'm not engaging until you all
Oh,
get here.
this is the wrong camp.
Northeast.
Yeah.
That's where you want to go.
I always go to the other one by accident. Because I just think, oh, it's on the next layer, so it must be the right one.
I see 2 switch axes. Here I go.
Did you remember to grab Bright Moss?
Nope, but I've got Dakra.
That's almost acceptable.
Oh dear. He's gonna be after me, so this is gonna hurt, maybe.
No, that was on Frost.
Hey. Oh, weird.
Got it right in the night bits there. Charging again. Oh wait, no, she stopped. Wait, she's stuck.
Yep.
She looks off-center from there. Thank you, Pikachu's Ragnarok, for 2 months in a row with Twitch Prime. Monster Hunter World, woo! To you too. A woo.
Abu.
Yes. But I was doing it in like Night in the Woods style, not notice his bulge, etc.
Ah, that's a different kind of Abu.
Yeah, that's lots of extra O's and exclamation marks. Just because you're happy.
Ow.
Can you come over to me there? She's almost like she's showing off. No, it was because she gave me a ball. Nope.
It looks like a paralyze.
Gonna explode him now. Is she weak to... Oh wait, no, yeah, Dragon Element? Because it seems like it was doing a lot more damage than usual there.
I only think she's weak to ice. That's it.
Sora isn't in view of the camera. She pops behind me to drop a toy or moan and then leaves. I posted a video of her the other day on Twitter. Just a short one of throwing toys for her again. Damn it.
We should post another video of like Sora running after toys, but add like the Tigrex team.
You're thinking of the cat that was Nargacuga.
Yep, Cougar cat.
That was under her chin, but it still counted. I'll take it. I don't think she brought a toy that time. What?
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, but it's not a cap one. It's just a trap for trapping's sake.
Alright then, I shall utilize. Sorry, everyone. It was unavoidable.
So you did bring the toy back. Or any toy.
Yeah, I got freeze ammo on this gun. Might as well use it. I ducked under the head swing there. Right, reloading.
Oh, what happens if
Probably
you're stuck to them when they go underground?
You get thrown off.
No.
You don't go on a magical journey with them.
It's very
Sadly.
disappointing. She put indefinitely smell food. How do I get back to the camp from here?
You can't, but you can just hide in the bush.
Which bush? Is she coming down here?
Yes.
Sorry, don't you dare.
I'm gonna cap her anyways, you can relax.
Okay. I saw you nosing that, you leave that alone.
Well, I guess Flik is gonna end up in an expedition. Just as planned.
Feel better after that? Still bothering you? That was good timing.
Yep. Yeah. Useless jewels again.
Infinity sliding again and Palico Rally, yep. Let's see. Oh no, I didn't select.
Yep. That wasn't on purpose or anything.
Yeah. Well, depending on what we're fighting, we might only have time for one more hunt. Is there anything in particular you are interested in?
Let me check my wish list, but I don't think there is. I need a Xenojiva horn.
Can't do it. Not high enough HR.
Well, you pick then.
Okay.
Something where you can find tracks.
Well, if only I had a Devil Joe on a different map. There wasn't Elder Recess or Ancient Forest, but that can't happen, can it? See, could do distinct lack of things down in the poison area.
Yeah, there's just Odogaron.
I guess I'll have to do then. I'll start up top and look for whatchamacallums, Valhazak bits. Oh no, they'd mostly be down anyway, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would just be out of the central camp and then up towards like the poison bit. Maybe somewhere his nest is, or near there. Don't really think there's any like up top.
I'll change camp once I'm in the mission then.
This is gonna be interesting. Don't think I used gun against Odogaron before.
Hey, Deca enough. Don't wish to alarm you, but Frost is a lion face.
You only just noticed that?
Yep. I haven't seen the Basil armor very often, especially not in weird colours. Because the Basil armor didn't seem that good to me. At least from what I can remember. I don't remember what skills are on it now, but when I looked at it at the time.
Crit draw and guard.
Eh. Oh, right, yeah, I was going to the other camp.
Or was it crit draw? It might have been focus instead.
Surely there's blast related things on it.
Yes. on the alpha set. Okay, time to load my special ammo.
Come to me, Valhazak bits. I mean, question mark bits. There's one.
Look who's here.
Yeah, he kind of stared at me. I'm gonna come down here and get all the bits I can.
He bit me. Gotta put
Oh,
this
he
logo
bit
down.
me. Gross. Don't sniff it. Okay, he didn't. Oh, you're at the destroying your bed phase of the evening, I see.
Time for murder.
Like clockwork. Nova Crystal. It's my first one of the PC version, I think. Not that I was mining or anything. Oh, there's another bit. Yeah, he sniffed that one.
Gross.
Very. Oh, and I saw more blue there. Where is it? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find it. Get best. This is gonna get me like half full. Can you even get into the nest bit? No, you can't.
Nope.
Guess that'd be 2 on the nose. Alright, I think that's it. I'm coming back now.
There should maybe be like one more bit if you run up the poison bit to where we are.
Mm-hmm. Would there be any over by Odegaron's nest or not?
I don't know. Don't think I ever saw one there.
Okay.
Just walked out of my own affinity booster, and I don't know why.
Thank you, Azure, for 21 months in a row. Been missing out, so here's to the bark, 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 bark. Koji interrupts to encourage barking loudly. Sorry, you have to bark more loud. Oh, you've just removed your bed and moved it about a metre from where it should be. I moved it back. She might start barking again now. Oh, I saw blue. Okay, there we are. You don't have to fill the bar, do you? You have to just get it almost full?
I think so, but I don't remember. Also, this battle team is fantastic.
Yep. It's not even specifically his, is it? It's just the area's kind of generic one. He also encourages dragging bed around to annoy the shit out of humans. He drags out his blankets to annoy you. At least I'm not alone. She is lying it in again. That she might be able to hear. Although I just remembered I'm using all my USB slots because I'm using my controller, so I can't put Poppy Cam on anyway. I wasn't paying attention. Which way did it go? Was it limping?
Nope, just up that
Yeah.
way, so we have to go round. Whichever way you choose.
It does have to be full, but you usually gain a bonus from any hunt where you progress the bar. Okay.
There might be more tracks in this orbit here.
Keep an eye out for any pop-ups because the flies are hidden right now. Damn it, he moves around so fast.
He's going for the meal. Stop him.
Oh yeah, he is. Who hit the poison?
He's got the meal.
Precious meat.
Well, this is gonna get interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Still
Limping
counts
with
me as in
the-
combat, damn. Oh boy. I think I see a speedy Ologaron. Yep, here goes.
He isn't glowing. So maybe he didn't chow down? No. He really want to take you, apparently.
Something broke there.
His tail. I'm carving it by accident. I was trying to draw into greatsword form, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
That's 100% true on that occasion. Brrr. Nice to know again, Sora, you little menace.
That was a limp, right?
Yep. Yeah, 100% sure.
Crafted plate. Should I kept this
Hmm.
one?
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh.
Thank you, sure, for the bits. Koji also encourages biting feet when humans do weird things like bop you in the nose. No, Sora's never done anything like that. Although I've also never bopped her in the nose.
You should try it. And record the results on Twitter.
She just try and have my hand in her mouth. Not in a biting sense, just she likes having the hand there. For some reason. Sora! Come here, I wish to boop you on the nose. Oh wait, no, bop. Bop is one finger, boop is, you have to say boop. Yeah, she's not interested. I don't even know where she went. Well, we have time for another one. I got a plate and a gem.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Guess I'll make one of the Odogaron weapons then. I was going to say Insect Glaive, but then eventually Behemoth will be here, and that's a good enough Insect Glaive.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure. Is the Odogaron Switch Axe better than the Deviljho one? I mean, I assume it has white sharpness.
Is there even one?
I thought there was
don't
one
remember
for almost
making one.
everything. My harvest box is full, but who cares? No, Zeppos thinks there isn't one either, so I guess you're right.
Nope, there isn't one. I just checked my hunter's notes, and there
Yes.
isn't one.
Goddamn trusty hunters, not always getting in my way. They'll pay. Alright, let's end on a fun hunt, rather than something that's just going to be annoying.
Let's see what you consider fun.
Who will join us to
Fun
share
buzzing.
this fun?
Fun was in quotation marks, I
It
see.
was, yeah. They were stealth mode though. Frost and Samurai,
Yeah, switch axe.
because then you don't
Oh
bounce.
no, I have to go with switch axe. Yeah, for exactly that reason.
Cheating mind's eye. I appreciate the proud stance in the background. I got a email from an indie dev. It is a game I'm interested in, so keep that in mind since I'm going to poke fun a little bit with how they... I know you've got to do this, this is like doing clickbait on YouTube, but how they marketed the email to make you want to look at it. All you've got to
Yeah.
do to get me to look at an email is mention that it's a roguelike for the record. But they write, Binding of Isaac meets Dark Souls in this new roguelike.
Okay, never mind. Oh
It's
boy.
like, come on.
Name dropping Dark Souls.
And Isaac together. But I am interested in the game. I haven't tried it yet. But
There's an Azure here.
it's caught my eye.
Let me guess, no Lavazio tracks.
Of course not. No fish research allowed. Sorry, I mean fish.
Fish.
Microfiche. Did you have a microfiche in school? Are you old enough to have had that?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, a microfiche is... They were often in libraries, and they were usually chronicles of, say, like, old newspaper articles. Almost like photocopied versions, but kept on microfiche.
So like microfilms.
Yeah, kind of. Before the age of computers, that's kind of what they had to do to store stuff.
Yeah, I guess there was something like that, but I never saw one in person.
My primary
Never,
school
never
had
had a
one.
reason to.
No, wait, no, my secondary school had one, not my primary school. But by the time I was there, I think it was mostly they kept it around to show people. It wasn't as necessary because we had
It
computers.
was just a relic of the past.
Yeah, a relic that's still kind of used, like kind of how so many businesses still use fax machines and pagers, even though they're very archaic. I think doctors still use pagers, don't they?
I think so, yeah. And drug dealers, of course.
Oh, obviously, yeah. And Yakuza.
I'm not sure about the Yakuza, but probably.
Yeah, none of us are sure about any kind of mafia or Yakuza related things, wink.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? Oh yeah, there you go. There's your mother is a nurse and she uses a pager.
Makes sense. I mean, why would like all the medical TV shows use pages if they aren't really a thing in the medical industry?
Drama. Star Wars.
Yeah.
Who needs sharpness?
You can hear all the bouncing.
Yep, that's just me smacking the tail over and over. I could just see my sharpness go down in chunks in real time. Oh, synchronized sharpening. I had a moment there where I was going to say at least Levasioth isn't in Generations Element, but it is.
But his beta version is in as well. Called Agnactor.
Ah, yes, that's so much worse.
No, Agnactor is a lot better than Lavazio.
I disagree.
It goes clack clack and then fires a giant laser.
Yep. I don't
I don't look
think
forward to fighting Blazio.
it's one of the HR breaks, I think.
Yeah.
It's the first, I remember it very well because it's the first time I died. It was like goddamn fish because I was using the Glavenus armor and it had like negative 20 water.
Yeah.
So I just got insta killed by death beam.
I have already died in Generations Alternate.
But you're also much further than me. Oh, was it the quest you mentioned earlier? The high rank, low rank quest?
No, I died before that against the Raphalos who chronocom with me.
Ugh.
Roar, grab, fireball, and charge.
It didn't switch to one of your cats, or are you not using cats?
I think my cats were dead at the time.
Ah, alright. How about leaving some footprints, eh?
Not gonna happen.
Please, one footprint. Can I do one footprint?
He might leave some when he limps back, if he limps at all. But he never drops any when he's running away.
You think that'd be the most common time for him to do it?
Annoying.
Yeah, why doesn't he leave footprints when he runs? Everything else does.
Because he's a dumb, stupid fish.
That's a good excuse. I like your reasoning. Running doesn't leave footprints. He's not Naruto. No good. They show Rathalos is here.
Great.
It's taking a long time to get to my finisher here. Oh, I don't get to do it.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh dear.
Ow. That's a lot of fire.
Oh, we've got a dung pod. I've been carrying dung pods.
Come to think of it, I have never used the dung pod in World, like on any version.
I think I have, but only from like making one mid-mission because I have auto crafting still on. Or did at the time on the console version. I don't think I have in the PC version. Possibly made one, but definitely never used. We're pulling him out of the lava pit.
Oof, my sharpness.
He doesn't know what to do, there's no lava. No limp.
No limp, nope. Dumb fish, standing in the fire.
You carry dung pods because Bazo's annoying. That is a fair reason. Total Gamma. We're almost done, Saurus, the last time. Just gotta kill the stupid fish. Away he goes. No. He's soft at least.
Not for long, because the armor generates stupidly fast, and here comes a big
You know, I
explosion.
just realized you were talking about Ignactor earlier when I kept on hearing a Cantor.
I was talking about the Ignactor.
I
the
think
one
you
with
said a Cantor though.
I didn't say a Cantor, I said Ignactor with exactly this conversation in mind.
Alright, well I'm with you on Ignactor. I like Ignactor.
Yes, he goes clack clack and fires a laser.
Yes. See, now I understand that a bit better.
A Cantor just fires a laser, he doesn't go clack clack.
Oh, it's like a wind tunnel, isn't it?
Yeah, like a dragon thing.
Dragon Tornado from the Pokemons.
Yes.
I swear the noise this thing just made sounded like a door opening in Doom. There again!
Yeah.
He did it again!
Kinda.
Although I also feel like I've made that observation before.
I'm not gonna attack it any further, I want to see it limp.
That's fair. I'm just gonna break my sharpness.
But it's not limping yet. And I can't tell if it's ready or not because no tracks.
It's gotta be close. What's shaking? No, we didn't want to cap it. Damn.
Oh well, that's like 110 research on it.
Wait, is that foot? Nah, it's Gamma.
It's not bad, but yeah. Would have liked some footprints.
I'm having one last look up here just in case. Nope, never mind.
No looks for you.
No, I don't think there was any. We would have saw them on the way up if there was.
Yep.
It's very hard to tell what's going on in that.
Yeah, still not done with the research for the fish.
You never will be.
Probably not, no.
Alright, well, for the people watching after the fact on YouTube, that is where we're going to leave off. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you sometime soon. Ta-ta for now.